Hey guys, it's me Zainab, and today I just want to talk about how we develop judgments about people really quickly. Like seriously, it takes us only about a second to develop an image about somebody in our mind, and we believe it with all our heart, even though we might be wrong, okay? Sometimes we think that people are really positive and they're not really positive. Sometimes we think people are really negative and they might not be really negative. So we should give ourselves the margin of human error, because being human, sometimes we make wrong judgments about people. With that, I'd like to give you an example of this girl in my university who I'm not going to name. But this thing happens really commonly in universities, that we see somebody, especially a female, and somebody tells you something about her, and then another person tells you another thing about her, and those two statements might be relevant to each other, so you think that is good enough a proof about her character. And we think that, okay, this girl is seriously messed up, she's really open, she has a loose character, and on and on and on. So there was this girl in my university that I had heard such things about, and I had heard these things about her from people who I really trusted, or from people who were really close to me. Now it might be that they heard these things from other people, so they believed them too, but they were not sure about it. And so we kept propagating the message on and on and on, spoiling her image in the university. So what I heard about her was that she has done this and that and all, and I actually believe that she has that sort of a character and a loose personality and all that. And her actions kind of matched all those statements that I had heard about her, so I thought they're probably right about it. Now recently I was going through a bad time, and it was about okay, I was just going through a bad time, and I had the privilege of speaking to her. Okay, she spoke to me about the problems that she faced, and the things in her life that made her the way she is. Now, if you hear those things from her and all that pain that she has been through, I swear to you, whatever she does is like, it totally justifies everything that she whatever she has been through totally justifies how she behaves. Okay, so all I'm trying to say here is that sometimes we realize that people are not as wrong as we thought they were. And seriously, this girl and I have a lot in common. It's just that her way of expression is different from my way of expression, but that does not make me much better than her. It does not make her much worse than me. Okay, so we need to keep that in mind, that we should not believe everything we hear about someone. We should not make an image about anyone based on what we hear about them, even if you see it. Okay, seeing is not believing. Even if you see somebody doing something wrong, you should always try to find out the reason behind why they behave that way, or behind why they talk that way. Okay, it might be that they have been through a lot of things that made them this way, but the person inside them, the person that they really are, is much better than what they show the world. Okay, so do not develop a judgment about someone just based on what you see them doing, or just based on what someone tells you about them. And with that, I'd just like to say have a good day. Allah Hafiz.